We're in Kenosha, right on the lake. And we're going to go into their historical museum thing. Try to film. I'm sure we can. So, I'll be back. Where we are.
Must be a widow.
Yeah, morning something. That's a nice display. I like that. Good job of that.
Did you catch this bike?
A little bit. I don't know. Oh. There you go. The size of that sprocket. I think it's 92. Really, really going fast. So this actually is where we are, right here, because that's the lighthouse. So it was somewhat of an island. That's that bridge we came across. And then this is where AMC was built, and this is way before that. 1882, there weren't too many cars. so we are basically right here. So I was looking at another map for that. Well, typewriter was invented in Milwaukee, and here is one of the old ones, Shoals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Made it in Kenosha for a while.
Imagine.
There's the guy. That might be the guy, inventor of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Modern typewriter.
Look at this thing. And even a bird. Very well trained. Just sits there all day. Museum closes, he goes home.
Oh, is that the building of
Putting up a barn. That's a barn raising.
Mm.
Blacksmith stuff. Well, guy apparently lost his arm somewhere. Hope he finds it.
Oh my. General store.
Mm-hmm. Free schools.
Huh.
Kenosha used to be called Southport. So you see reference of that.
Oh.
1844.
It's the first free public school in Wisconsin.
Kindergarten was invented in Wisconsin also.
1844.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, here's some of the good drugs. Headache powders, I'm sure there's good stuff in there. Family liniment cures everything. Drawing salve. Yeah, get that stuff has heroin in it. Opium. Like the stuff for teething babies with opium in it. Well, I bet you that worked good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, barber. Of course, we always go to your tonsorial palace for your shaving, shampooing, and hairdressing. Well, you think about it, you might not even wash your hair at home. You know, you might only do it once a week, and then you slick it back, or the women, who knows, you know.
Yeah. Strawberries.
People had smaller feet, apparently.
Wow, that's very high.
Tiny. Yeah, about that big. All right. We got a lot of stuff here.
And I will say, one of the great things about AMC.
Hey, Major Matt Mason. I had Major Matt Mason. Wrong one, man.
And that just made a much more civil and I think social. After I left those and Plant says it pretty much entirely male plants, and you really never got the same sense of that. There was a social cohesion, and also just in terms of women being on the same jobs, paid the same as men.
I had Major Matt Mason dolls. Worth a fortune now.
So there was a social aspect of people. So when something happened, you would take out a collection. And then outside of that, what was like was social something. You know, the dances once a month at the centers. Various activities, bowling leagues, golf leagues, softball tournaments, just many ways that people interact and get involved in the community services committee and do things, donations to charitable causes, things like that. So it really was a sector, a social sector for people outside of it.
Did the company ever sponsor any activities?
Well, there was something like Action Club, which
I had those. Those are Matt Masons. Those are a couple $1,000s a piece. If you wanted to buy one. They are, it's incredible. Yeah, they're like $1,000. Someone's got quite a collection here. Stephen Hewitt's personal collection. Oh, he's got a lot. Wow.
What toy did you have?
I had those Matt Masons. Those little action figures. Some of the stuff I recognize.
That's Howdy Doody.
One of those little little radios, a little play school radio, that yellow.
Yeah. This is so cute.
Get a Mr. Magoo.
Popeye crayon set.
I'm pretty sure Tina and Karen had one of those. Barbie.
Oh yeah.
Barbie car. Yeah, if you only would have just kept it in its box.
You know,
Never played with it.
you never know.
Yeah, never played with it. What fun is that?
That's right. Barbie and Ken.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm going to swing over. Get over to that in a second. Let's take a look at this. Get it all in. Millery Goods. Millery Photography Photography Studio. And as we call them, Kenosha Cadillacs. AMC Gremlins. That's like a custom one. You know, Gary across the street had a Gremlin, rode in that a lot. We'll get back over there. Imagine that's a smelly place. A tannery. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine. A woman piling tan bark. I use the bark for the tanning. That acid in the bark. They probably would soak it out and they would put that on there. Look at that beds. There's your bed frame. You're looking for a headboard? All the different industry, the blank musical instruments. There you go. Is that the kind of bed we got? Kenosha spring bed. Big brass foundry. Aircraft bracing. Wire rope. That's a thick wire rope.
Yeah.
Oh, machine shops. Hey, look at that light. That's the kind of light I need.
Oh,
is
on a
that
bike,
neat? Oh, that thing weighs as much as my bike does. Yeah, kerosene, gas, acetylene gas. There you go.
Oh.
Oh, calcium carbide in water. Look at this. They have the engine is right in here. That's would be not.
It's a brass?
Well, it would be gasoline engine, I would imagine. Or maybe that is steam. Look at a flywheel. It's right there. Yeah, Nash Motors became American Motors.
Oh,
And
that's interesting.
what is this thing? Dynamath. Something.
Texaco.
No idea what this would do. Air conditioner drive from Pullman rail car. So it's actually an air conditioner unit. It'll be on the train car. Look at the size of this. Look at this gas pump.
Texaco commercials.
So what they would do is they would pump. You'd say you want 5 gallons. They'd pump the gas up. You'd see the 5-gallon mark, and then they'd empty it into your tank.
Oh.
That's how those old ones worked. So they'd actually pump the gas up into that top part, and you can see they got all 10, 9, 8s or whatever.
Yeah.
So then you would empty that into your car. This is kind of funny. These 2.5 4-cylinder AMC is all chromed out.
Yeah.
These are not good motors. Yeah, it's an Iron Duke too. These are not good motors. These are hilarious. It's funny. It's all chromed. internal moving parts. Not moving anymore. Kenosha engine. The variable 4.4. This is a good motor. The 4-liter 6-cylinder. They had to discontinue it because they couldn't meet emissions anymore. But that is a very good motor. That thing, if the emissions weren't the way they were, they'd still be using this. Had the last Iron Duke. It looks like everyone signed it. Oh, the last 4-liter too. That AMC made, because then Chrysler was making them. Yeah, because of the. Yeah, that's all the people on assembly line. The last one off. Now here we have a Renault Alliance convertible. You can still see these things drive around. The collectors still have them.
Yeah, Alliance.
Yeah, yeah, rough. Poor Kenosha. Poor AMC. I remember people will be watching this like, I'm a fan of AMC. What are you talking about? Those are great. Huh. Nice tool set. Very old. Look at that wrench. Early socket. Look at the snap-on. Snap-on for the Buick. Oh, so that must be, yeah, that must be snap-on stuff then. Which is still being made today.
Rambler Bicycle.
Oh yeah, there you go. Nice tire. Leather wrapped. Yeah, but it's old snap-on stuff. That's neat. A quarter drive. Well, snap-on's still extremely expensive. Jockey. 1902 Rambler.
Oh, Rambler. That's a big old car.
Mm-hmm. It's a Jeffrey.
Those wheels are humongous.
Yep.
1917.
There you go.
Touring car.
Well, yeah. Where that's maybe more runabout.
Yeah.
Maybe touring because it's got a roof. But
Probably.
open, quite open, and probably side curtains. And when you run this in the winter. Nope. Going to be seen. We got mirrors. Some actual clay models of concept cars.
Oh. Goes up to 1992.
Yeah, they're trying to design some fancy cars for what the public wants.
Is this police call
I
station?
don't know. Must be. Simmons enameled side table. So everything is, this is all stuff made here. That's what everything we're doing here. The Simmons Company, their chairs, tables. Town of Summers fire truck. be around. I'll come around. I'll have to edit that out now. No, I'm kidding. No, here's before they had the fire truck. You had to pull it with your horse. Actually, you pulled it with your hands. That was being pulled by people.
Oh.
That pump. And then that one would be full of water that you pushed. And there's the hose. Fire! Well, this looks fun. Even smells like a dentist in here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Those old drills that take forever.
Take forever.
Oh,
Well, they had a run by that motor, and then they had the little wire driven, and then that's your drill.
oh,
And when you're all done, you get wheeled out in that.
torture. Oh.
I don't go to the dentist, so I'm gonna put it here. More stuff with Jockey, Cooper Jockey International. Jockey underwear headquarters is in Kenosha. So I'm gonna go that way now. There, see?
Oh.
I'm directing.
I see.
I'm directing. Rambler Bicycles. Not much has changed. 1900. It's like a belt drive. Rambler, which then became AMC, was huge back then too. And we got the Gremlin. Gremlin X. Maybe about last year they made him.
Back in the days of ice boxes, the state set standards for ice quality. But when people wanted to check for clean ice, they smelled it.
This is some kind of concept. Fiber? Yeah, fiberglass. We got tape on there. That's like some kind of concept gremlin. Let's see what it is. Yeah, the prototype. Ooh. Prototype of the XP. Love that interior. Huh? Checkered. And the first little car. It's a smart car. Yeah, Nash Metropolitan.
That must have been fun to
Way ahead of its time. Yep. Oh yeah. Imagine the size of cars were back then, and that comes along. This looks like a nice ride. Jeez. Some more last engines. 2010 3.5. Liter, another last 4-liter. I think there might be only one floor of this. Take a look.